Now let's look at examples 2 and 3. A survey compared different brands of hair shampoo. The table shows the number of first choice responses for each brand. Select an appropriate type of display to compare the number of responses. Justify your choice. So if I look at the table of data that's given to me, I can see that I have a clear thing of categories. So I've got brand A, B, C, D, E, and F, and then the number of responses given that said that they were their first choice. So since I can see that these have clear categories for each brand, I would say that a bar graph would be best to display these data and be able to compare them. So basically I want to be able to visually see which is the most popular brand of shampoo, right? In a table, you kind of have to look at the numbers a little bit more. A visual display is going to help me better look at it quickly and understand it. So I would say a bar graph would be best. Example 3 asks us then to make the appropriate data display that we just chose, so that bar graph. So I'm going to make sure to draw and label my horizontal and vertical axes. So my categories, or my different brands, those will go along my x-axis, so I'll label them A, B, C, D, E, F, and label brand below. And the number of responses given as the first choice, that'll be in my y-axis, or my vertical axis. I also need to look at my numbers here in the chart, okay, and see what my interval will be. So my lowest number is 8, and it goes all the way to 42, and there's obviously numbers in between that are kind of close to them at times. So it looks like an interval of 5 might be best. So if I start at 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, and so on and so forth, like they've shown below. Okay, so make sure you've labeled both those axes with brand and number of responses, and also add a title to the entire bar graph, favorite shampoo survey, right, which is the same title that's given up here. So we can easily do that. Then I can take the information from the table and draw the bar for each different category. So for brand A, B, C, and so on and so forth. So they've already done that there for you. Notice that the bars have a clear space in between them. Histograms do not have a space, but bar graphs should, so you can see the separation in the categories. Okay, and now that I've done this, I can easily look at this representation and see which brand of shampoo basically received the best response or was the most popular, and in this case it would be brand C. I can see which one was least popular, which would be brand E, and so on and so forth. So a visual representation really helps me interpret the data a little bit better. Try the Got It problem below to check your understanding.